Grand Rising, everyone. Happy New Year's. Blessings, peace, love, and light. This is the Orion Starseed. How are you? I'm doing wonderful on this Saturday morning. I cannot complain even if I wanted to. Well, hello. How are you? Nice to see you again on this January Saturday morning. Today I'm going to be doing a February 2019 predictions for Gemini. Hello, Geminis. How are you? How has your New Year's been so far? My New Year's has been great. I am starting my New Year's definitely differently than I have all my New Year's because 2019 is an amazing year. For all my empaths out there, I know you know what I'm talking about. The veil is thinning more than it has before. The energy is a lot higher than it has been before. And I'm telling you, it's just amazing. The energy is just amazing. So yeah. Oh, just like my other videos, what did I do for the holidays besides eat and cook and sleep and eat and cook and sleep and gain weight? I read. And the book that I read, I just wanted to just throw this out there. This is an amazing read by Dolores Cannon. It's called Legacy from the Stars. And Dolores Cannon is a past life regression hypnotherapist. She actually started her work, I want to say back in 1970, and her husband first started it, and they kind of stumbled across it. They first started it as trying to help people to quit smoking or to lose weight, and then they stumbled across past life regression with one of their clients when they were trying to help her lose weight. And ever since then, they were the first pioneers of past life regression. And they stumbled in it with the subconscious. And basically all her books, that she had written were basically cases of her past life regressions. And the coolest part is she goes beyond the past life when she's speaking to the subconscious and gets information of the beginning of creation and life itself. So if you are into anything like that, definitely Dolores Cannon is really just an amazing woman. She's a true starseed. Of course, she passed away. But she has so many other books. She has Death After Life. She has The Convoluted Universe. I think she has 4 volumes for that, as well as Keepers of the Garden, as well as Legacy from the Stars. Amazing book, amazing read. So that's what I did through the holidays, as well as spending time with my family and eating and yeah, that's what I did. That's what we did. And spend, and just having a good time, enjoying my family, and being very grateful to see 2019, as well as you probably were as well. So, Geminis, the twins, that's your symbol. And of course, your ruling planet is Mercury. And of course, you're an air sign. And your keyword is to communicate. Now, I do know one Gemini. My ex-husband's a Gemini. And, yeah. He's kind of like a Gemini that is not completely balanced. And Geminis that are not completely balanced, I'm telling you, when your communication is off, it can literally go awry. But when Geminis are completely balanced, I mean, you guys are the best communicators. Most Geminis, just from what Spirit has shown me, are mostly people who are great speakers or those that are, political advisors, someone who is great communicators. So yeah, so let's see what's going on. Now, if you've seen my last videos, I always talk about, 3 things, which most people want to know. Relationships, money, and just the all-around energetic feel for February 2019. So that's what I'm going to be looking at for Gemini for February 2019 predictions. So let's go. Let's get it. Let's see what's going around you. All right. Wow. Okay. Starting off, this is relationships. Now, relationships can be anything. It can be family, friends, loved ones. It can be your lover. But I get the 3 of Swords. What's that about? And then with your money, I get the Ace of Swords. A lot of swords, but it's in the downright. So what's that about, Gemini? And then finally with the energetic feel, that's funny because I got the Chariot card as well for Cancer, I think it was. It's pretty interesting. And of course, if you've seen my video for Cancer, of course, Chariot basically means direction, direct. What direction are you going, Gemini? So I'm trying to figure out. Now, I got a few decks, so I must have did something good throughout the year for the holidays. And so I'm trying to figure out which deck do I want to use. I think the last deck I used was my Archangel. I think I'm going to stick with that because I kind of like this deck. It's pretty cool. And it gets to the point. So Geminis, for the, let's see here. Now for relationships, I am seeing the Three of Swords. What is that about? Now, and it's in the upright. So let's see. Let me just pull a clarifying card. I see where it could go. And I'm seeing... wow. I'm seeing it two ways now. All right. So I get a broken heart with you. And I'm getting this. What is going on, Geminis? Now, what I'm getting, Geminis, is two things. The first thing Spirit is showing me is there's going to be some Geminis that's dealing with some relationships, and this is family relationships. This could be like a child or it can be like a family member. And, you know, it's from what I'm seeing, it's more like emotional pain, heartache, conflicts, and misunderstandings with someone that is close to you within the family. Whether it be a child, whether it be a family member, a close family member, or a friend. I'm seeing a separation, and I'm seeing a broken heart. What is going on? What's going on with that? I'm seeing that you are struggling to deal with some grief. I'm seeing that you are stressed and, stressed out. And I'm also seeing that you're going through some hard times, some grief. I'm seeing a lot of crying, and I'm seeing a lot of tears. And I'm also seeing those that are in relationships. I'm also seeing that there may be some separations with some Geminis. And let me also say, and I say this in all my videos, this may not resonate with all, but this will resonate with most. There's going to be some Geminis that will go through some extended separations, maybe even a divorce within a relationship. But what I'm seeing mostly is like someone that is connected to you, whether it be a family member or a friend, someone that is close to you. I'm seeing mostly family, though. Mostly family, if anything. Like a separation of a child, like a painful split. Like you're going through some pain, some hurt, some misfortune almost. Some turbulent emotions. Because of, now see, okay. Also, I'm seeing it's something that you could have kind of, I'm trying to find the right word for it. You could have kind of bypassed, but because of your stubbornness, you kind of put yourself there in a way, Gemini. And because of that, now you're left with this, the broken heart. Can you see that? Do you see that? You're left with a broken heart because of your own stubbornness, Gemini. What's going on? So a Spirit is telling me that not all is lost, Gemini. If you can just put your ego to the side just a little bit and kind of see the other person's side of the situation, that it can be mended. But the more that you continue to stay in your ego, the more that you continue to stay in your stubbornness, you're going to continue to keep having this broken heart that is self-inflicted, is what Spirit is telling me. This is a self-inflicted broken heart. So Gemini, yeah, it's time for you to let a lot of the ego go. A lot of the pain that you are harboring in your heart is self-inflicted. You need to let it go, okay? Let it go. My cat, golly, this cat, she's just, oh my goodness, she just wants to be all up in it. But anyway, yes, Gemini, this is self-inflicted pain. You are the one that is stabbing yourself. A lot of it is because of conflict that you are bringing onto yourself. A lot of this stress, a lot of this separation, a lot of this pain that you are harboring is because you are just, you're kind of like in your own pity party, and you're not seeing anyone's point of view, because in your mind you're feeling like I'm right and this person is totally wrong. But it's kind of both ways. They may be wrong, but maybe you're wrong too, Gemini. And maybe there needs to be like some kind of like white flag that you need to, kind of wave, is what I'm seeing in my head, and saying, you know what, let's just disagree to disagree, and let's just work past this. This is what Spirit is saying for me. If you want to mend your broken heart going into February 2019, for whatever separation or quarrel or conflict that you may have with this particular loved one, and I'm seeing it more as a loved one, not a lover. And it could be a lover in this, because I am seeing a lot of divorce. My dog, I'm trying to see what the heck she's doing. And it could be a lover as well, but I'm seeing it, I'm feeling it energetically more of like a family member or someone you're close to, a child. It's time for you to wave that white flag and just agree to disagree, and just move on, so you can start healing not only yourself but also the person that also is involved with the brokenness. Seriously, that is what Spirit is telling me energetically from February 2019. You do not want to bring this baggage going forward into this year. You just don't want to do that, because what Spirit is showing me, if you continue, it's going to get worse. It will get worse. It will get worse. And see, remember I said I see tears? Look at this. Look at this. I see a lot of tears. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. And let me also tell you this too, what Spirit is showing to me. And forgiving someone is more for yourself. Because the more that you do not forgive someone for something, it's more like you're poisoning yourself. It's kind of like you're giving someone... Like when you're mad at someone and you're harboring unforgiveness for someone, it's like you're drinking poison thinking you're hurting someone else, when really you're hurting yourself. That's what Spirit is telling me. You're hurting yourself. Rip up that soul contract, Gemini, and alleviate yourself from that pain, and let it go. Let it go. Whatever it is, let it go, and say, you know what, I want to start anew. I want to start fresh. That's what Spirit is telling me in this form of relationship. Let it go. Move on. Look to something brighter, something better, and let go of the pain that you have self-inflicted. Let go of the ego, is what Spirit is telling me. Let it go. So I think I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I'm going to move on. All right, so also I get the Ace of Swords. Now, again, swords stands for communication. And, what I'm seeing for this, well, let me throw a clarifying card. I always got to throw a clarifying card for something. And this is in regards to your money. Your money. So what's going on with this? What's going on with your money? And it's in the downright. So... what is that all about? Let's see. A female. Well, I'm going to show it to you up here so you can see it, so you can read the words. It's a woman holding a coin, but it's in the downright. Do you see that? As well as the Ace of Sword. You know what? My sister got into a big argument. We literally, for I think it was like a week. I swear the word is sword. She says, no, it's swords. Whatever. I'm going to stick with it. Swords. I could be wrong, but whatever. It's swords. Anyway, so that's in the downright, as well as the woman holding a coin. All right, so this is what I'm getting. There is a woman in your life, all right, that is affecting your money, Gemini. And you're not thinking clearly. This woman literally is not all Geminis will resonate with this, but I'm telling you, what I'm seeing in my spirit is there is a woman that is affecting your money, affecting the way you are thinking, affecting the way that you're doing things, affecting the way that you're just pretty much just governing your life. And because of that, she's affecting your money. And what Spirit is telling me is that, you know, this woman really doesn't mean you any well. I'm seeing it as like a wife or a significant other, a partner. I'm not seeing it, could be also in your job as well, but mostly I'm seeing it as someone that is close to you, like someone that you value their opinion, someone that you know, would consider like a confidant. But Spirit is telling me, you might not want to consider this woman as a confidant because she's not giving you good advice, and she's affecting your money. Okay, you know, this woman, it's like, okay, so it's like an illusion. Like, you think that she means what's best for you, but really she's not giving you good advice. She's not giving you good information. She's not telling you the right things to do. I mean, even in her mind, it's unclear. Like, she's caught up in her, got a call. Even in her mind, you know, it's unclear of what she's thinking. You know, it's all about selfishness and ego, even in her mind. You know, ask yourself this. Ask yourself this, Gemini. The things that she tells you, the things that she says, the things that she is, you know, the way that she's living her life, and the way that she thinks, is it logical? Like, is it really logical? And why do you value this woman's opinion? This is what I'm hearing. Why are you valuing this woman's opinion? Why do you feel